Really no question as to whether he's going to start or not. How are you preparing this week? I'm guessing it's the same as every other week.
Yeah, nothing's really changed based on preparation. Just making sure me and Steven stay communicating throughout the week just to be prepared just in case.
And what have you seen from this Georgia Tech defense, what you've seen on film?
I think they're a really good defense. They're a bunch of veteran players who have played before. A bunch of them started all games for their defense last year. I think 45 is really a good player. We got to make sure we know where he is, and I think overall they're going to be a good test.
How much confidence have you gotten from playing as much as you have and doing well?
Just a lot of confidence. Now I can go in there and just pick up where we left off as a unit, and really didn't take much of a step down.
Seems like you and Steven both can find the guy that's wide open for a big play. So this offense has the capability, obviously, of scoring quickly with the big play. How comfortable do you feel with the intermediate stuff, using the backs out of the backfield, the tight ends, just kind of taking what the defense gives you?
It's easy when you have people attract so much attention, like big play players like Duke Johnson, who can just take people's eyes with them, and it makes other people get wide open. Sometimes you got to not try to force things and just take what's there.
Is that hard for a quarterback to do? You know, your whole life you've been, hey, I want to chuck it down the field and hit the receiver that's streaking. Is it hard to kind of look closer in and find a guy that's sitting right in the middle of the field?
You just got to play your game. You can't try to force it, because then at some point it's going to open up, and then you'll be able to take your shot.
What do you remember from the game last year, that Mike James play? Georgia Tech, up there.
The last touchdown?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of excitement. I was just waiting to see if we were going to have another play or not, and he just kept running. And then once he finally scored, everyone just took off running from the sideline. It was just a big celebration.
Is that one of the best moments that you experienced?
Yeah, it was definitely real exciting, because we got up early, and then they came back. We had to fight our way back, get into overtime, and then just take it over from there.
What have you seen on film from this Georgia Tech defense?
Just a strong front seven, very disciplined and veteran defense. I think it's going to be a very, very tough game defensively, and I'm excited for it.
How do you personally, stay on top of your game, given, that Steven could have been out?
I just prepare each week the same, regardless. Me and Steven communicate about everything each week, and it hasn't changed.
Can you talk a little bit about just what James Coley has done, maybe to elevate your game? I know Coach was saying he's done a really good job with you. Where do you see those improvements from his coaching?
I think the main thing he did was made it really simple for us to transition from offensive coordinators. He made it simple for us to just get used to what he wanted to call and keep a lot of things similar, so it'd be easier for us to understand and learn. And just simple stuff like little things they'll tell me in between plays, and we'll go over stuff like that just to help me improve.
What's the communication process like with you guys in that meeting room and him during the week about the plays that are going to be called, and does he kind of get some feedback from you and stuff with what you feel comfortable with?
Yeah, he's really open about that. He likes to know what we like, what we want to get called, what we're so comfortable with. That way he knows what he can call it that we'll like on the field. He doesn't want to call something that we might not be comfortable with on the field.